the camera off focus now. There we go. A little better. All right, so hopefully that helps out everybody. So if somebody wants to let me know the top box or the bottom box for the first OVO break that we're going to do tonight, I just need to know top or the bottom box. So let me know what you guys want to do for the first break in terms of top or the bottom. So if anyone wants to be the first one to pick it, let me know. That way we can get the ball rolling on that one. So top or bottom, or I'm just going to take the top one if I don't get anyone responding in the next few minutes. All right, I'm going to pick the top one because nobody say nothing right now. All right, best of luck, everyone. Here we go. 24,731. We've got the OVO. OVO. Of course, Gretzky, Mario, Rayborg, Messier, Sakic, Waugh. Oh, sorry, I already blew that one, didn't I? Haven't broken one of these in a couple few days, so hopefully you guys didn't see it. But either way, yep. Rayborg /99. All right, let me do the rando now for this bad boy. I completely brain failed on that one, didn't I, guys? All right, give me 1 second. Best of luck. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. And the board goes to Allen, and the Gretzky goes to Allen. Congrats. All right, both of them go to Mr. Allen. I'm going to grab my Pepsi. 24, 731. All right, we're going to do the 5-boxer up next now. So that will be excelente. 722. That's funny, Golden. I like that. Doing a rando. All right. So give me 1 second. Let me get this list organized for you guys. All right, good luck. Here we go. 24,722 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think I have those 5 boxes here. Legit, one of the last times we do this break. All right. 722. Best of luck, everybody. Here we go. Here we go. 24,722. We got the fiber of 24, 25. Series 1. Let's see what we can get out of this. All right, Dazzlers of Keller for the Coyotes. Canvas of Nemec for the Devils. And an XP of Bedard for Chicago. Renewed for Washington of Carlson. Young Guns for the Blue Jackets of Brindley. And a City Satellites for Vancouver of Pedersen. A-Lines for the Islanders. Gaming POV or FOV, sorry, of Caulfield for Montreal. And a checkpoint of Cizikas for the Islanders. Canvas of Malkin for the Penguins. Breaking news of Oshie for the Caps. And a gaming co-op for the Blue Jackets. We got an aimbot sparkle of Kyle Connor for the Jets. Brazo, Young Guns for Boston. And a Satellites for Minnesota of Kaprizov. Pink Dazzlers, Patrick Kane for the Red Wings. Canvas of Makar and a Young Guns of Cormier for Vegas. Outburst Silver of Corpusalo for Ottawa. A Gaming PvP, which we are random between Montreal and Boston. And a Portraits of JT Miller for Vancouver. Gaming PvP Sparkle, Ovechkin and Carlson, random. McDavid XP for the Oilers. And a Slavkovsky checkpoint for Moriel. We've got a Marc-Andre Fleury for Pittsburgh, renewed. Young Guns of Dean for the Blues, and an aimbot of Robertson for Dallas. Canvas, Nemec for the Devils, Young Guns renewed, Tavares for the Islanders, and a Dubé for Washington. Young Guns. Breaking news for Nashville, Ryan O'Reilly. Gaming of Kaprizov for Minnesota. Portraits of Keller for the Coyotes. Young Guns Deluxe. Number to 250 of Del Bell-Blues. Blue Jackets. That's cool. Deluxe Young Guns. Young Guns of Crozier for Tampa and an aimbots of Tage Thompson for the Buffalo Sabres. We got a Dazzlers for Montreal, Slavkovsky, a canvas of Gunther for Utah, and an XP for the Islanders of Dobson. Renewed of Kopitar for LA, Zellweger, Young Guns for Anaheim, and a satellite of Kachuk for Florida. Canvas of Sorokin for the Islanders, A-Lines for Nashville, and an XP of Velarde for Winnipeg. A-Lines red, numbered to 99 for the Tampa Bay Lightning. These are actually quite rare to get. Tampa, A-Lines. Breaking news of Hoffer for Montreal, a gaming of Thompson for Buffalo, and a checkpoint, Evander Kane for the Oilers. Satellite Sparkle of Eichel for Vegas. Del Bell-Blues for the Jackets. Satellites Crosby for the Penguins. Young Guns Black and White Canvas. Bolduc for the Blues. Bolduc. We've got another Young Guns canvas for the Coyotes, Josh Doan. So black and white Young Guns canvas, a regular Young Guns canvas, and a regular Young Guns of Graham Clark for the Devils. What a Young Gun pack, my gosh. We got a gaming co-op for LA, Sparkle. We got a gaming co-op of the Avs, and a checkpoint of Schneider for the Rangers. We got a McCabe Outburst Silver for the Leafs. Gaming, which will be a random between the Oilers and the Flames, and a portrait of McKinnon for the Avalanche. Canvas for Dallas of Sagan. Bobrovsky renewed for Philly. Ivani Young Guns for the Penguins. We got a Young Guns renewed for the Oilers of Hopkins. Young Guns of Colangelo for the Ducks. And a Konechny aimbots for Philadelphia. Breaking news for Dallas of Duchesne, gaming of Robert Thomas for the Blues, and a portrait of Swayman for Boston. Wingnut, what's up, sir? Exclusives to 100 for the Minnesota Wild of Rossi. Marco Rossi. Young Guns of Slaggert for Chicago, and an aimbot of Scheifele for the Jets. Three more to go. Oh, not much. Said absolutely horrible weather here today. Dazzlers of Nyquist for the Preds. Canvas of Giroux for the Sens. And a gaming, which will be a random between Washington and Carolina. Renewed for the Penguins, Crosby. Young Guns for Montreal of Mailou. And a Satellites of Robertson for Dallas. Yeah, schools were all canceled today. It took a long time to get to work. It's crazy. Clear cut of Darnell Nurse for the Oilers. We got a canvas of Kemper for the Caps and a Young Guns of Ostapchuk for Ottawa. You would probably love it. Oh, I don't mind the driving. Breaking news of Nyes for the Leafs. Gaming Co-op Chicago. Checkpoint Ovechkin for the Caps. Golden, did you guys get a lot of anything? We got a Pietrangelo Outburst Silver for Vegas. XP of Yossi for the Preds. And a Portrait Pettersson Vancouver. Canvas of Shen for the Blues. A-Lines of Chicago. And a Gaming of Crosby for the Penguins. It's been a while, okay. We got a renewed for the Ottawa Senators of Stone. Dubé Young Guns for Washington. Patterson Aimbots for Vancouver. Aimbot Sparkle McDavid for the Oilers. Thomas Young Guns for LA. Satellites for the Coyotes of Keller. Gaming PvP Sparkle, Detroit and Columbus. Another gaming between LA and Anaheim. And a Checkpoint McAvoy Boston. Canvas of Marchenko for the Jackets. Renewed for Tampa of Hedman. And a McLean for the Islanders. Young to the Guns. We got a breaking news of Draisaitl for the Oilers. Gaming Co-op for Vancouver. Portrait of Hughes for the Devils. Looks like a deluxe number to 250 of Hellebuck for the Jets. We got a Young Gun to be a random between Gauthier and Stankoven and Aimbots for Florida of Verhage. So Golden, I got, and obviously everyone else, I got my son's tournament is in Windsor. For those that don't know, that's 3 hours away. So that'll be a fun drive tomorrow morning. Hopefully it clears up a little. It's been brutal. We got a Dazzlers for Florida Kachuk. Canvas of Mrazek for Chicago. And a, well, that one's a double. So that's the Detroit. Never mind. It's not a double because the other one was a sparkle. So no. That'll be fun. Yeah. Tell me about it. Renewed for Chicago of Rutu. Young Guns of Nadu for Carolina. And a Dobson for the Islanders portraits. Black and white canvas for Philadelphia. Farabee. Canvas of McTavish for the Ducks. Lambert for Winnipeg Jets. Young Guns. Breaking news of Uyghur for Calgary. Gaming for LA. Checkpoint of McNabb for Vegas. Outburst Silver for the Blues of Hayes. XP of Svechnikov for Carolina. And a Portraits of Hellebuck for the Jets. Canvas McDavid for the Oilers. A-Lines for Tampa. And a Gaming of Marchenko for the Blue Jackets. Renewed for Philadelphia of Jeff Carter. Joshua Waugh, Young Guns for Montreal. And an Aimbots for the Devils of Jack Hughes. Checkpoint Sparkle of Toropchenko for the Blues. Young Guns of Crotty for the Coyotes. And a Satellite of Austin Matthews for the Maple Leafs. Canvas for the Red Wings of Raymonds. The Binishad renewed for Ottawa. Morelli Young Guns for Vegas. We got an XP Sparkle Svechnikov for Carolina. Gaming PvP. which will be a random between the Blues and the Hawks. And a checkpoint of Jack Eye for Montreal. Breaking news, McKinnon for the Avs. Gaming Co-op for the St. Louis Blues. And a portrait of Stützle for Ottawa. We've got a deluxe /250 of Eriksson Ek, Minnesota. Young Guns of Morrow for Carolina, and an aimbot of Leon Draisaitl. All right, last box. We've got a Dazzlers for Buffalo of Cousins, canvas of Tuck for Buffalo, and a Wyatt Johnston for Dallas XP. Renewed of Giroux for Philly, McLean for the Islanders Young Guns, and a portrait of Kreider for the Rangers. We got a 199 gaming of the Winnipeg Jets. A-Lines for the Blue Jackets, a Pasternak Gaming for the Bruins, and a checkpoint for the Tampa Bay Lightning, Austin Watson. Canvas between Caulfield and Bedard, breaking news of Cooley for the Coyotes, and a gaming between Anaheim and San Jose. Another gaming blue for Seattle. Young Guns canvas for San Jose of Mukama Doolin. And a Young Guns for Montreal of Melu. Sparkle portraits of Caulfield for Montreal. Young Guns of Bolduc for the Blues. And a Satellites of Jack Hughes for the Devils. Outburst Silver for the Avalanche of Georgiev. We got a gaming between Islanders and the Islanders Rangers, and a portrait of Sam Reinhart for Florida. Gaming Sparkle of Panarin for the Rangers, another Shesterkin Sorokin, that's weird, and a checkpoint of Perfetti for the Jets. Renewed of Scheifele for the Jets. Young Guns, Lane Hudson. Highly recommend getting that one graded. Lane Hudson. And an aimbot of McCann for Seattle. We got a canvas of Demko Vancouver. Renewed of Ovechkin for the Caps. Akil Thomas, Young Guns for LA. Breaking news for the Ducks of Carlson. Gaming for the Oilers. And a portrait of Stone for Vegas. Population count 1,000 for the Ottawa Senators. Brady Tkachuk. We got a Young Guns Nazar for Chicago, and an aimbot of Stützle for Ottawa. All right, let me do the left and the right. Best of luck. 1 second. Three times. 1, 2, 3. The right. To the right, to the right, to the right. $24,722. All right. To the right. Let me get some of these spots rolling for you guys. Uno Momentos. See you next week.
Wow.
Got the tournament.
Not convenient.
It is. All right. All right, guys. So there was one transfer that did not come in for spots. The good news is the one bigger one did. So one transfer came in, the other one did not. David, thank you very much. I do appreciate that. All right, so guys, Team Canada is down to 9, Icons 11. The triple up's down to 4, Clear Cut down to 8, the MVP CDD exclusive down to 18. That one's actually pretty damn good, by the way. Schaefer's live, Cowan's live, Seneca's live. So if any one of you guys want to get the ball rolling on that one, let me know. I want to go grab the tin case, and I will be right back. I don't remember which one Ashley grabbed. I think the wrong one. Number 4. Yeah, I'll be right back, guys. Okie dokie. Alright, who wants to close out one of those breaks that are left? So again, if anyone wants some of the Series 1 spots are right here. So that one's close. Clear Cut's close. Wingnut, did you have a chance to look at the autograph puck edition? So who wants to get that one rolling? Did you not buy any? I have no idea, to be honest. Did you not buy any? Let's see. You did not, sir. You did not. So let me know. Let me know, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys wish to get that case at least going. There's only 6 left. There's only 6 $15 spots, and we can get that 12-box case going. Up to you, ladies and gentlemen. Would love to do it. The diamond triple up is down to 4. Clear cut 8. So let me know. All right, looks like the case might be down to 2 left. Yeah. All right, guys, who wants to finalize those last 2 spots? Only 2. I'll get the ball rolling here. Gonna get everything ready on my end on the back end here. All right, so 714. Looks like we're good to go, or getting there. So once those last two spots come in, we'll be good to go. And Eric, thank you, sir. We are good to go. I will get it ready. That's a big box on the table, yes. Yes, it is. All right, good luck. Here we go. 24,714 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's get the party started here, folks, on this one. Best of luck. Here we go. Here we go. Starting off 24,714. 2122. Series 1. That's a big box on the table. All right, let's see what we get. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do what I did last time, and I'm going to get them all ready for you guys. That seemed to speed up the process. So the first little bit may be a little slow, guys, and I do apologize. But good news is then we'll get to ripping quickly. Maybe I'll do 6 at a time, or maybe I'll do them all. Who knows? And then, yeah, maybe I'll do half and half, so it's not too much. Is it the Revenge Marna Bolton? Yeah. Well, if it's anything like any other thing in Leaf history, which is quite common. No, other way around. No, it's this way. That's fine. You know he's going to score 3 goals and get like 3 assists. He's going to have a career game. That is just fact. We got a portrait of Crosby for the Penguins. Electromagnetic Taylor Hall for Boston. Dazzlers for the Buffalo Sabres of Dahlin. Young Guns, Trevor Zegras for the Ducks. Hundo P. Pavelski for Dallas. 6-point game is cool, yeah. Young Guns Canvas for Nashville. Tanner Jeannot. Portraits for the Coyotes of Kessel. Sorry, the Crosby was an honor roll, not a portraits. Random Young Guns, Montreal, Anaheim. I will do that one after. I'm just saying, Wingnut, do you not think that's going to happen? Honor roll for Los Angeles of Byfield. Dazzlers for the Anaheim Ducks of Drysdale. Young Guns for the Ottawa Senators of Alsing. Debut dates for the San Jose Sharks of Leonard. You know who it is. Canvas for the Capitals of Ovechkin. Portraits for the St. Louis Blues, Torrey Krug. Young Guns for the San Jose Sharks, Passage-Nuck. Hundo P. of Parise for Minnesota. All right. Canvas for the Panthers of Ekblad. Dazzlers for Calgary of Lindholm. Young Guns for Los Angeles of Kupari. Debut dates for Minnesota, Kaprizov. Retrospective of Velarde for LA. Young Guns for the Buffalo Sabres of Bryson. We got a portrait for Vegas of Leonard. Canvas for Washington of Mantha. Base. Young Guns for the Boston Bruins, Aiken. We got a debut dates for the Panthers, Heponiemi. Canvas for the San Jose Sharks, Evander Kane. Dazzlers for the Carolina Hurricanes, Tara Vinen. Young Guns for the Anaheim Ducks, Simon Benoit. I agree with you, Wingnut. Electro of Logan Couture for San Jose. And a Young Guns canvas for Minnesota of Addison. All right. Retrospective of Vonacek for the Caps. Canvas of Barkov for Florida. Peace. Young Guns for the Buffalo Sabres. Luukkonen. Hundo P of Duncan Keith for Chicago. Canvas of Hellebuck for the Jets. Dazzlers for the Islanders, Varlamov. And a Young Guns for the Avalanche of Middleton. Hundo P. Sidney Crosby. Canvas of Kopitar for LA. Portraits of Zegras for the Ducks. Young Guns for Vancouver, Colin. Electro of Kaprizov for Minnesota. Canvas of Pasternak for Boston. Dazzlers for Philadelphia, Voracek. And a Young Guns for the Panthers, Spencer Knight. All right, let's do the next 6 here. Rolling. Almost getting there. All right, let's start off the back half. Young Guns for Ottawa of Alsing. Retrospective for Nashville of Tolvanen. Honor roll of Hellebuck for the Jets. Debut dates jersey. Peyton Krebs. We got a Young Guns for San Jose of Passage Nook. We got a debut date for the Devils of Sharon Govich. Canvas for the Vegas Golden Knights of Stone. Dazzlers, David Pasternak for Boston. Young Guns, again, Passage Nook for the Sharks. Debut dates for the San Jose Sharks of Leonard. Honor roll of Hedman for Tampa. Dazzlers of Stamkos for Tampa. It's like repeating teams. Young Guns for the Anaheim Ducks of Drysdale. Electro of Miro Heiskanen for Dallas. Young Guns Canvas, Jeremy Swayman for Boston. That's a good one. We got a Luukkonen for Buffalo. Yeah, portraits. We got a Dazzlers for the Winnipeg Jets of Hellebuck. Hundo P of Yossi for the Preds. We've got an honor roll for Ottawa of Tkachuk. Dazzlers of Byfield for LA. Young Guns for Tampa of Colton. Young Guns for Tampa, Barry Boulay. Farabee Electro for Philly. And a canvas for Tampa, Braden Point. Honor roll of Crosby for the Penguins. Dazzlers for the Oilers, Darnell Nurse. Young Guns for the Tampa Bay Lightning of Walcott. Debut dates of Ty Smith for the Devils. Canvas for Vancouver of Holtby. Portraits of Winnipeg Jets, Kyle Connor. Young Guns for the Buffalo Sabres, Bryson. And an Electro for the Rangers, Shesterkin. All right, last two. Debut of Lankinen for Chicago. Canvas for Florida of Ekblad. Dazzlers for the Anaheim Ducks of Zegras. Young Guns of Kelly for Ottawa. Hundo P. Sean Couturier for Philly. Canvas for San Jose of Logan Couture. Portraits for the Penguins of Crosby. Young Guns, Cole Caulfield. Recommend getting that one graded, by the way. Hundo P for the Jackets of Seth Jones. I'm glad we got a Zegras and a Caulfield. On a roll of Braden Point for Tampa. Dazzlers for Montreal of Caulfield. Young Guns for Boston of Aiken. Electro Sorokin for the Islanders. Canvas for the Red Wings of Bertuzzi. We got a portrait for Washington, Ovechkin. And a Young Guns for the Anaheim Ducks of Simone Benoit. All right, we got the topper packs now. We've got Caulfield Copper, Montreal, Knight for Florida, Denisenko for Florida. Caulfield Copper, Spencer Knight Gold, I believe it is for Florida, Denisenko for Florida. Byfield Copper LA, Zegras for the Ducks, and a Veleno for the Red Wings. Cam York Copper for Philly, Zegras Copper for the Ducks, and a regular Zegras for the Ducks. Newhook Copper for the Avs, Swayman Boston, Veleno for the Red Wings. Copper of York for Philly, Denisenko Florida Copper, and a Byfield for LA. Copper of Knight for Florida, Copper of Newhook for the Avs, Copper of Caulfield for the Avs. Oh, sorry, for the Montreal. Pinto for Ottawa, Newhook Copper for the Avs, Spencer Knight for Florida Silver. Newhook for the Avs, Caulfield regular for Montreal, and a Copper Caulfield for Montreal. Denisenko Copper for Florida, Veleno Copper for the Red Wings, Byfield for LA. Pinto for Ottawa, Avalanche Newhook, and a regular Caulfield for Montreal. Regular Denisenko, Copper York for Philly, and a Byfield for LA. All right, we got the one left and right to get done here. I don't know why that's still there. Let me just do it this way. There we go. 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Left side gets it. So 24, 7, 1, 4 to the left. Sweet. Always fun. That's funny because Caulfield got that one too. All right, let me know what else you guys want to get going. It looks like we got a diamond triple up spot. So if anyone else wants to grab one of those, that case could go. Let me know. I'll be back. All right, Team Canada. Mr. Canada. Just had a spot taken. Martin, we've already resumed it. Pretty much all packaged up and out from whatever week. What day are we on? Friday? Thursday? So that's pretty much done and caught up. Yeah, it was only the staff came back on Saturday, so they've been working on it pretty hard for the last 3-4 days. So yeah, no, I do appreciate everyone's patience on that. Faux show. But let's see if we can get another break going. Anyone, which break do we want to attack? MVP, okay. I don't disagree with you because I feel like a lot of you guys are very much overlooking that silver edition. There is a ton of rookies in that. And it's got live Schaefers, Demidov, Cowan, Seneca. So I definitely think. How about this, guys? I will sweeten up the pot as much as I can because, again, we tried to price this as aggressively as possible for you guys. How about this? If we get it filled by 6:30-ish. Well, someone just took 4 or 5 spots. So that definitely helps that end. I will add a black pack as a giveaway to this break. So, again, it is only $19. So who wants to get to going? You'll take 2 right now? Even better. If all of you guys just take 1 or 2 spots, it'll go quickly. And I promise you. Again, there's a lot of big rookies in that one. Schaefer is live. Seneca's live. Cowan, Leonard, Demidov. It pretty much has the entire class in there, just so you guys know. So who is next? Anyone want to match him? Anyone want to match that? Few more at $19, guys. That's it. Again, whether it goes now or another day, but I'm hoping we get it going today. There's no reason why not to keep it going. So 715 is a little bit closer. So, anybody else want to challenge for a spot or two? We can't leave all the fun breaks for Ashley. So again, let me know. More than happy. Infinity's at 8. Infinity Puck Edition's at 5. Clear Cut 8. The MVP 13. Icons 11. Triple Up Case at 3. So let me know. We are very close. Wingnut, is there any breaks that you want to try to go for today? I know you said Premier. I do not disagree with that one. I will tell you guys honestly, I think for Premier, I'm going to do a very aggressive target for Sunday to clean that one up. So if anyone wants to prep for that one, I would recommend getting ready. So let me know, ladies and gentlemen. And then we can get it going. If not, then Team Canada and MVP. Okay. What's Canada? 674, right? All right, guys. So 674 Team Canada is only 32 bucks. As stated, it is the last two boxes that we have of those years, sadly. And that one is down to 7. So who wants to get that one going? We are at 7 left. So anybody want to get the Team Canada one going? Couple more spots and we're right there. 7 left. All right. Anybody else? 7 left in Canada. And since Wingnut is trying hard on the Canada, I will also do the exact same deal on the Team Canada. If we fill it shortly, I will give away a black pack on that. So if we can get the Canada one filled shortly, I'll also give away a black pack. So you have 2 options, guys. Canada and MVP. So let me know if anyone else wants to jump in on this. And I do appreciate Wingnut you trying as usual. So let me know. 7-Eleven. Mr. Wingnut, I don't know if anyone else is here to help out the party. At least right now. Been a thin crowd, yep. That's okay, it happens, it happens. So guys, I'll give it another few minutes. If not, no big deal. The good news is a lot of these breaks are ready to rock and roll early for tomorrow. And as always, I know Smash will crush it, so. So again, I'll give it a few more minutes and then we'll crush it. So if anyone else wants to join the party, let me know. If not, it looks like tomorrow we're going to be starting a lot of breaks at under 10, which is very, very good. Have a good night. Drive safe. All right. Well, I think that might be the end of the night. So, guys, tomorrow, Ashley is going to be on at 6:15 p.m. Eastern Time. She's going on a bit later, but she will be live at 6:15 tomorrow. I hope you guys get a whole bunch of those breaks that are very close filled. And obviously on the OVO, guys, we are thinning out on that quite a bit. So make sure you get them in before it's pretty much depleted. obviously. So with that being said, have yourselves a beautiful and safe evening for those who are driving in the terrible snow tonight. And we'll see you guys tomorrow at 6:15 p.m. Eastern. Have a good one, everyone.